Dia nggak dikasih minum, gila lu.
Oh yeah, do you want some drinks?
No.
Okay.
You sure?
I'll get water.
1 hour. Begini aja gini.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Hi, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Good Morning Delaware podcast. Now, our current guest is Nony.
Hi. Hi
So-
everyone. Wait. Cut dulu.
What? There's no cut. Just like go with the
Okay.
flow. Yeah.
So what is it? So we will like speak English all the time, or
Yes.
what is the content like? I don't know.
The content is we're just gonna hang out and chill like
Alright.
we
Okay.
always do, but we need to speak in English.
Okay.
So,
Great.
Nony, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. My name is Nony. So I'm from Jakarta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Indonesian. And right now, currently, I live in Bali for about 1.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 2 years, yeah.
So you moved to Bali during the pandemic.
I think it's after pandemic, like 2021.
That's during pandemic.
No, when is what that's called, the COVID, Omicron.
Yeah, that's
When
still
it's
during
coming.
pandemic.
Yeah, all right. To me, it's not really pandemic
Then what is it?
because it was still like you can going out in Bali. So I'm like, so it's different feeling, different vibes. You know what I mean?
Legally, we cannot go out.
Yeah, but the time that I came here, it's already like okay, especially Bali.
True.
Because I came here 2021
Uh-huh.
December,
Mhm.
December, which is like it's really like already changed.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. Go
Oh.
ahead.
Yeah, I came back to Bali from the Netherlands when it was 2021.
Are you sure this is Junan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you help me to check it?
Do what?
Just like move the cursor a bit.
It's just like
Click it. Yeah. I mean, it's on. We're just like hanging out.
thank you.
Yes. So, yeah, I moved back to Bali when it was 2021.
You too.
Me too. I just came back from the Netherlands.
It's recording?
Mm-hmm.
Should it be that?
It is recording.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that.
This
So,
video is not cut at all, right?
no,
You don't need to edit.
we don't need to
Perfect
edit
concept.
it. We just go with the flow.
Yeah.
And then, how do you like living in Bali?
Well, I like because of like there's the nature here and the freedom that people giving.
What
I mean,
kind of freedom?
people, it's more like don't care what you're doing and respectful, which is it's you can get it in the big city, but not like the percentage is different. which
Give
is
us
like in Bali, it's more
examples.
like-
Give us examples.
Well, I don't know. I think it's because of like Balinese people. They're
Mhm.
really respectful, and I was born in like big city.
Yeah,
capital
like what
city.
kind of freedoms that you can get in Bali that Jakarta couldn't give you?
To be honest, I think it's about the people mindset.
Yeah,
I've been very long time living in Spain,
yeah,
and then I was just thinking like, no, I don't want to like, because it was like, how I can explain it? It's like when you've been long time in overseas, then you also like just remind something that you meet people that really curious about your life. They really like want know everything is about you, and then it's like talking shit about you. And this kind of life, it's already like not me anymore. Then that's why like I was just thinking like, okay, when I have to back to Indonesia, my lovely country, and I was just thinking it's like, first of all, it's about the nature.
yeah,
Like I can't live more in the city, just like pollution and stuff. And also that's I just thinking like, okay, in Bali I don't know anyone. It's like I will meet new people,
yeah.
and of course in Bali I I don't know. It's just me. I don't really know about like culture in Bali, but I just believe
So Bali attracts you.
exactly.
Okay.
So I was actually okay. I will tell the story. So before I flew to Spain,
Mm-hmm.
I was living here about for a year,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like really calm. I really like.
Yeah.
If you know that somebody says that Bali, there's always something that attract you to come back if Bali choose you.
Yes.
So I hear this. I don't know. It's kind of like mystics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And I think I kind of like
So
believe
Bali
that. Yeah,
choose you.
I think so because I don't know why. Something that's suddenly I'm here
Oh, that's nice.
with no plan.
And wait, can, something's buttering. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's good. I have one question. Like I've saw like the map of Spain before.
Yeah.
Right. And you've been to all around Spain, right?
Yeah,
What I
awesome.
noticed from Spain is, so there's like Valencia, Barcelona, blah blah blah. All over
okay.
here, like all over the coastline, and then in the center there's Madrid.
Yeah. the
But-
capital.
Outside of that, it was just like an empty space.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what it is? Like why there's such an empty space in between all these cities?
All right. As I know, okay, because Spain they have like regulations from the
Mhm.
government, which is that you can't build as you want. So
Yes.
there's like a part that
Mhm.
government not giving you to build anything, and also there's a part like a farm,
Mm-hmm.
especially only for farm. So
Mhm.
you can't build anything there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think because of that, so even like you're going to the capital city,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to wherever will be there's a part
Mm.
which is like you can't touch it. So this is like the law of Spain. That's why like there's an empty place. I don't know what is that. Probably a farm for really like what that's called like olive.
Olives. Yeah.
Olive tree.
Yeah.
So there's like specific place that you just can grow something there. And it's like empty. So no one there, basically. I was living in it's called so one area in like it's called Comunidad Valenciana.
Okay.
So I was living in Castellon. It's called, and it's like in the small village.
Mm.
And I'm they're like more like a farm, like
Yeah.
a potato farm.
Potato farms.
Yeah, and then it's like not a lot of people right there. Even it's like it's just like a few cars there
Oh.
because people in there just like to grow or do any kind of this kind of business,
Yeah.
and after that they bring going to the city. But that's why like there's a part it's special only for that.
I have a question. So you
Yeah.
said you used to live in a farm, but you're like a city girl, right?
No,
You grew up in a city.
I grow, yeah.
You grew up in a city and
grew.
you go to this like villager kind of farms that
Yeah.
like fucking farm shit, like
Yeah.
potato and shit. How does it feel?
That's what I want to say. It's like because you know I was born in like the big city.
Mm-hmm.
Just what I know, it's only like building, apartment,
Yeah.
offices, which is like a big building.
Concrete jungles.
Exactly. And then the first time like I went to Spain
Mm-hmm.
and I just going like to I think the first time I was living in Valencia first.
Yeah.
It's kind of like city but it's still okay, like calm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to Castellon.
Yeah.
For the first time I feels like wow, I can't get anything here.
Yeah.
Which is like and also they
Not
have
even H&M.
sorry?
Not even H&M.
No, at all. You just can find like mini mart,
Yeah.
market,
Yeah.
and that's it, and a farm. So it's just like a small restaurant, small bar, and that's it. It's a village. And so if I need something, I should going to city, like driving and going there.
Driving.
Yeah, it's about like almost 1 hour from city, going to that village. So let's say like from here to Ubud is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's
Ubud is still
45.
like you can get something there, right? But I was living like you can't get anything. I mean, it's like everything's difficult to get.
It's like fucking Harvest Moon and shit.
Yeah, but that's after a while. I think it's like after a month. I realized that it's really calm. I really like this life.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you don't have to thinking anything. You can just going like hiking or just like with the bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
And the good things that I really like, every time I pass, like, it's not forest, it's kind of like farm.
Yeah.
And then it's like, so they grow many things like orange or
Yeah.
any fruits, and I can just like get it. I mean, for
you
sure it's not.
stole it. You stole it.
Okay, let's say that I stole
You know,
it.
you just get it.
Yeah.
Different road.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's say that. Things like there's also like how do you say it, like a wild?
Yeah.
So you know what that's called, asparagus?
Asparagus, yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
one.
very expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive here, but right there you can get anywhere. Like because this is like a wild, so like it's just growing in there.
You sure? You're not
I
stealing it?
did that. I don't have to buy anything.
Are you sure you're
I
not
just buy
stealing
rice.
it?
That's what I call
I
organic lifestyle.
swear. You
Okay.
can go in there. So even it's like I know how I get. So if you see, it's like if there's any like a small, what do you say it? In Bahasa it's called got.
Sewer?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A canal, probably. That's what you mean.
So it's kind of like that, and it's like a
Ah.
lot of like a wild or like a gross.
Yeah?
And then you have to really know it's like where exactly they are. The
Okay.
asparagus.
Look at you forging
Exactly.
queens.
And then it's like I found it, and it's like I tried to cook it, and fuck, it's so good.
Oh, thank God you
And I
didn't
can
die.
I didn't die in there. Like, it's so good. I just like cook with the eggs, and it's
Uh-huh.
like sometimes I make it omelette, sometimes I don't know. I put anything with that, and if you don't believe me, because it was.
I believe you. I believe you for
It
sure.
was like my friend. So my friend was visit me
Yeah.
in the same village.
Uh.
Okay, I was living there. She's even told me like I've never thinks that this is really good life, because
Oh.
you can't hear anything in the night. You can
Mm.
just listening or like birds in the morning, the nights. Probably my dog is just like barking a little bit.
Uh,
It's like perfect life to me.
I can imagine that
Mhm.
because when I was in the Netherlands, sometimes they have those village like that.
Mhm.
I go there, I saw it, then I realized something.
Right.
I don't want to spend my goddamn life there at all. Like, hell no, that's gonna be my fucking nightmare. I'm fucking scared. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do for the rest of my life? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh yeah, let's like make a family and then like fucking go to work 9 to 5 and then watch TVs, fucking eat oliebollen on winters and like gluk
Yeah.
wine and call it like alive. No, that is just not for me.
Yeah.
I hate it. I mean, it's
Like Netherlands. I mean, it's like you don't like this kind of life. You're more like a city guy.
I wouldn't say I'm like a city guy. I would say I'm a suburban guy.
All right.
I don't like city, but I don't like village.
So you want to like, okay, you get nature, also you get everything that you want.
Not okay. Maybe like how to put it is
That will be like or how do you say it? Certain place, time.
certain times. No,
Or-
what I like it is like do you maybe it's like okay, I don't want to live in Barcelona or Madrid, but I want to live in Valencia.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
I get it. So it's not like touristic or like too many people, like too crowded.
Yeah.
But also it's a city, you can get anything there.
Yeah.
But it's still like calm, it's still okay.
Yeah, I mean it's just like that.
Well, me too.
I don't like to live in a village because like I don't know. It's like my personal hell.
Yeah. I mean, it's me too. But the thing is like what I explained before.
Mm.
How can I know, like how come that I know what is really good life when you are mid nature And then it's like, because I was born in the like city, you never see anything, like even tree. It's tree, in the street. And that's it. And it's like a small park.
Yeah.
You've been there. You've been living in Jakarta, and you know
What
like
part?
what's your side. There's nothing part. It's only
There's
like
the
a
one
small
park. That's what I was
apartment, and that's it.
What
right?
part?
Just, I don't know. It's not even park. It's just like a small
piece of
grass.
land.
You know what I mean? And it's
I
like
know.
I suddenly like no, and that for sure I can't. And I think it's like I just living there in the village. I think 3 months, and I said it's like no, I'm so tired. Everything that I need something.
Yeah.
I need going like driving for an hour, and not for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking like for.
So you're saying all of this shit is 3 months?
It's
That's
only
just like
3
a
months.
fucking vacations.
Exactly, because I can't more. It's like,
And,
no way.
I want to have that life. Like sometimes I imagine like, oh yeah, I want to volunteer in fucking like Italy's and like picking up olives or like oranges, and like like I'm gonna like walk in this farms with orange blossoms like everywhere, and I'm gonna eat fucking pasta made of like this Italian moms.
On a Vespa.
That I want to, on a Vespas in this like southern Italy kind of vibe, maybe like Call Me by Your Name kind of vibe, like very like, that's a life. For 3 months, I'll do it. For the rest of my life, hell no. 1 year is too much.
Me neither. I don't want to.
So you're saying you what you describe is your vacation 3 months in a fucking village in
No,
Spain.
It's not vacation. It was. Look, I was planning to live there. I'm gonna work there. And then after 3 months, I think it's like, no, hell no, I can't living here anymore. And especially like they don't speak Spanish. So they speak.
What do you mean they don't speak Spanish?
They speak Valenciano. Which is, I have no idea with Valenciano.
What the fuck?
So
what is
it's like-
how does it sound like? Like how does it sound
Valencians-
like?
So, Valencian's language, it sounds like French.
Yeah.
I can understand little bit, which is like when they say numbers,
Yeah.
it sounds like French.
Okay, can
But
you
it's-
okay, for me,
Why?
Spanish it sounds like Impede Boderike Bodera. How does like Valencian like
No, it's-
sounds like?
It's
Like is it like
different.
Cochon
No.
Like
not
how does it sound like?
Valencian. So it's like, okay, it's like in Indonesia we have a lot of languages.
No,
right?
I want to see you sound it.
Like Valencian.
Yeah,
I don't
Valencians.
even remember. Like, okay, in Spanish it sounds like buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
in Valencian it's like bona nit. Bona nit. I think like bona nit. Bona nit.
Bon appetit.
Like, sounds like a French, but not the way French talking.
Okay.
Like the way Spanish talk. The things like it's just more like short. So it's bona nit. Bon dia.
Bon dia.
Bon dia. And the
It's really
accent-
kind of like Portuguese, bon dia.
kind of, but I can't say it's like sounds like French or sounds like Portuguese. They sound same to me.
Really?
Whatever is sounds same. I mean, I
Okay.
could understand, but when they really like speaking, it's like when you listening. Let's say like Indonesia.
Yeah.
I think Granada it sounds like Batak.
Yeah.
It's more like character. But
Mhm.
Valencia it's more like, I think, like Betawi, like Jakarta.
You mean they're very
The way it's more
like a
like
sailor?
it's more like, I don't know how to explain. I don't even know because this is what I listen. Different in Catalan, which is Barcelona.
Yeah.
They speak more.
Completely different language from
Exactly.
what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, Catalan. It's exactly when you hear, when they speak Catalan
Mm.
and Valencia,
Mm.
it's absolutely different.
Okay.
And then you force yourself to understand Spanish,
Yeah.
and I have to understand
So it's
Valencian.
like,
And I was like, no,
so it's like
no.
game changing. You
Yeah.
have to go to the next level.
Exactly. So I was thinking like no, and
Mhm.
like a lot of people also they don't really understand what I'm talking about when I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And you know, like it took me for 3 years
Mhm.
to learn Spanish,
Yeah.
and then I moved there, which is like a
Mhm.
small village, and they speak only Valencian.
So that's like, you know, when foreigners comes to Indonesia, they'll be saying like something like, saya eat, saya makan restoran nasi, something like that shit, right? That's
Yeah.
like how you sounds like.
Exactly.
Oh, how does it feel? Because in there it's gonna be like by yourself, like as an Indonesian, you don't know people, you couldn't talk with anyone. 100% you're gonna feel alienated, you know. It's
Yeah.
just like what the
Exactly.
fuck. How does it feel?
To be honest, like for the first time, like when I start my life there, was hard. Really, like I got stressful. Shock culture,
Yeah.
culture, and that's the most important to me. Like, and also the food. That's the secondly, and when also the people like they force me to understand what they're talking about, and they will say things like, "You have to speak Spanish." This is I always listen to everyone's, and I feel like pressure on that. I wanted to learn, and yeah, but I get. How do you feel when you want to learn and then it's like you want to do and then but you feel like pressure? So you are not enjoying.
Oh yeah.
That's how do I feel in that moment. It's like, well, I'm here just like a week and then like you, it's just because like okay, this different culture and they just like keep every time I meet people, they will always say it's like
Buenos
you have-
dias, comprende,
Yeah.
habla
Espanol.
español, like that.
And I mean it's like they don't care. There's a part people like a younger, they always like trying to speak English. Oh, you speak English, and then they will say it's like okay, we try, and then it's like I will teach you, but not everyone's like that. So a lot of people also like just come to me and then saying it's like, oh, you have to speak Spanish, and that's it. If you don't understand, oh, it's your problem, and that's it. I mean it's like it's not their problem that I can't speak with them. But it's just I feel like more pressure. I have to adapt there.
I had like a different experience. Actually, it's the opposite experience in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Because 98% of their population can speak English.
Exactly, I know that.
I don't speak any Dutch.
It's more difficult as well.
Actually, it's not. It's not that's difficult.
But you
because
can speak English there.
Yeah, I can speak, but that's like the thing. I don't. There's no incentive for me to learn another language.
Yeah.
So when I was there, it was like more. I tried, talk to like, oh, can I have this bitte, and they're like bitterballen or something like that, and they were like imposters, and then we just like, oh, that will be like €1, please, It's like there is no incentive at all, but I think because of that you kind of like force yourself to learn.
Exactly.
But that's kind of nice. Now you can speak Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's really great when you really already like speak Spanish. It's just, and now I feel like now I have to speak Spanish. I have to know. I don't want to forget anything about the Spanish.
Yeah.
But for the first time I went there, I would like to. I mean, it's like I've been thinking like, okay, I want to speak Spanish. Then because of the people, the environment, like not really support me, or probably I just stress out because of the shock culture.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was just
And
like so much pressure.
It's more hard to me to understand people. It's more hard to me to learn.
Yeah.
And then that's why it took me like about 3 years.
Mm.
And the other thing, I will like to give advice to everyone. So this is what I realized when you learn and then you are writing and then you learn from school for language, which is it's more hard for you, especially for me, because when you speak, it's like when you learn bahasa, they teach you really
formal.
Yeah, exactly. But when you talk with the people, especially Spanish, like a lot of tenses, and there's also grammar is
Yeah.
changed. Then your mind is already like stuck in what your teacher teach. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you have to saying this,
Yeah.
which is actually like fine.
Yeah.
And I comparing myself with my friend, the one that he learned first
Yeah.
with like by talk with people
Yeah.
to understand people. Then after that he just like learning from a class, which is to make it much better only. But me, I learned first going to school, and then it's like everything, the tenses or whatever
Yeah.
is, and it's more hard to me because every time I want to talk,
Yeah.
I start to thinking like, oh, this is past tense, oh, this is future, and this
Yeah.
is like, oh, I have to change this, and then it's like everything is mixed up.
I had those experience because I grew up talking in English, right? And what I realized is I have shitty grammars. I'm gonna be honest. I have
Me
shitty
too.
grammars, but like, okay, on paper sometimes my test is not like the best. But my friend who always get like the best score ever, when they talk, they don't really talk.
Yeah.
That's what it says. But I mean, their vocab is 100% really like better than me. And I heard that's kind of like thing also happened in China where people like scores very high on their written SATs and readings, but they're not really good at like conversations.
Yeah.
And I know some people who learn English by watching TVs and stuff.
It's me.
Yeah,
It's-
but
it's
the
100%
thing
me.
is, the funniest thing is, they always watch this like fucking serious movies.
So it's become like very great.
I know they're very
Right.
pretentious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I.
It's like a lot of people watch Harry Potter
Yeah,
and the way they talk,
yeah,
like really exactly like British,
yeah,
and then it's like, even I talk with a lot of British
yeah,
or like UK, and then
Yeah.
from UK, they always say that they don't even understand when people that really speak British, they
Yeah.
don't even like really know what they're talking about, especially like Irish.
Oh, Irish.
Yeah, Irish.
Oh
or
no
Scottish.
no.
And also British.
Ireland is not
UK.
UK. You're gonna get cancelled for that.
I'm sorry.
Not yet. Did they exit?
No, Southern Ireland
No, they
is
never
not
did.
UK.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna get cancelled for that. If you're
Okay,
saying
but
that.
well, they
Cancelled by
speak,
who?
but they speak English, native English.
Yes.
But they have
yes.
different accents.
No. They do
Irish-
speak English,
But they have their
but
own
they have their own language.
vocabulary. Yeah, they have
All
their
right,
own.
but same like us,
Like
right?
Scottish.
Scottish, yeah,
Scottish. They also have their
Scottish.
own.
Yeah.
language.
Well, for me, they are same.
Yeah, I mean,
How
yeah,
the way
it's
they
okay,
speak
yeah.
English?
Yo, what if one day someone says like, oh yeah, no, I experienced this. Thai and Indonesian is the same shit.
No, absolutely no.
I think it's when you say the same is like when you how much you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Maybe
like
you're-
they speak English, right? Not because of like they it's like Indonesia.
I mean, there is a lot of common things, and there is a lot of common things between Asians as well, but they're not the same. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, one time I was in Thailand. I was staying in the hostel.
Kap.
Ka. And then some Thai people were like talking in Thai, right? And then this like fucking English guys come up to me and it's like, yo, what are they saying? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know what they're saying. It's like, but you're from Indonesia. Can you like understand a bit? And I was like, can you speak French? No, exactly. But you're like living besides French,
Europe,
literally. Like, and you couldn't speak French. Oh yeah, but I bet like there's a lot of people in my country can speak French. Yeah, but you can't. So like, it's same shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like in Europe, then you don't. But it's different when you're talking about Scottish, Irish.
No,
And
Scotland and UK is the same country.
Okay, then they speak English.
But
they have
Ireland
their
is
own.
not. You were like
Okay,
generalizing
right.
them. It's like, oh, they're like English to me, but it's not. It's like the
But
different
the
country.
Irish, they speak English too, right? Okay, let's say that it's different country,
Yeah,
but they speak English, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But
and
Malaysia, they speak a little bit Bahasa, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not the same.
Malaysia.
No, Scotland speak English
What
because
we
they were
talking-
being no, Ireland speak English because they were being colonized.
Yeah, but at the end, it's like, okay, you going there now?
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't know
just
what's the
talking
point
about
of that,
like, yeah, it's just like they speak English, and then it's like, what was our conversation?
You guys could talk
before?
about Spanish.
Okay,
Yeah,
about
why
the
are we
language?
becoming
Yeah, that's
Ireland?
my questions.
Okay.
About, are we talking about language, and then I start talking
No,
about
we're just
people?
talking.
Learn language.
Harry Potter.
Start from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter
Yeah.
to fucking like Ireland. Okay, do you know Joe Biden is from Ireland?
Oh, really?
Joe Biden from Ireland.
Joe Biden have an Irish heritage. So I played a clip. So he visited Ireland recently, and the Irish people were like cheerings, bro. Cheerings, like he's like a fucking rock stars.
Yeah.
So he's Irish.
Mhm.
Do you know that?
No, at all.
Do you think like all Americans looks the same? Like, can you tell which one? Like, when you watch the movie, oh, that's like German American. That's like Irish American.
No, I think I can notice by their accent.
But American, not like American.
Exactly. So to me, like if they got American accent, to me,
Yeah.
they're American. That's it.
Right. But like a lot of these Americans says like, yeah, I'm part Irish. I'm part like Germans.
It's same like us. It's like we also like half, probably like Holland,
No, I'm not.
right? I mean, not we. I mean, Indonesian. A lot of Indonesian as well. Like, they are. Oh, my grandmother or grandmother of my grandmother. They are from.
Yeah.
It's always like that.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
So
I
my
have the
family
blood.
have this
I
thing.
have the blood.
Yeah, I have this thing in my family. We like we say it's like, oh yeah, we're part Portuguese. I used to like say that when I was like before like middle school. Actually, I realized I was like, Portuguese was like when we colonized Portuguese. It was like long time ago, like
Yeah.
more than, like
From your
before the
grandfather,
Dutch.
another-
That's like before the Dutch, and Dutch was like 350 years, so that's probably like 500 years.
I don't.
So like.
I can say whatever too. Like, okay, I'm half French or I'm half Spanish because I'm probably looks Latin now.
There was
Oh,
that,
are you
yeah.
like Latinx?
Yeah.
Do you know like that genre?
What is it?
Latinx. Like sometimes like Latina
Mhm.
like to pretend to be like in porn. They like to pretend like as Philippines and Filipina.
Mhm.
And Filipinos sometimes like to pretend they're Latinas.
Really?
Yes.
Send me
Because
the
they
link.
do look
Send
the
me-
same.
Send me the link. Like,
Yeah. I'll send. I'll give it to you
I see.
guys. So sometimes they're very interchangeable.
Really?
I mean,
I'm not sure. What
yeah.
Because they are looks little bit sad.
I mean, yeah. The same color down there too. You know, a little bit.
Yeah,
A bit overdone, but in the
That's
middle, it's like
Mm.
raw.
We'll go
I
to
don't know-
commercials.
Yeah,
and-
I don't know what's the conversation.
You
is,
know,
but we're
it's something
going
like
to
that.
What's,
But
tell us about something you like in Bali.
yeah.
Uh,
What's your favorite restaurant or something?
Well, okay, which
Intermezzo.
steakhouse? No, which
Intermezzo.
steakhouse you like in Bali?
What
Do
do
you
I
like
like
it
in Bali?
do you like when you're in Spain? Wait,
Okay.
Ashur.
do you like a
Paella.
Paella,
no
for
the
sure.
fucking
Sangria?
Sangria?
Which one?
Spanish ham?
Ah,
Spanish hams.
Spanish. Oh fuck, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Ah,
What is it called? The Spanish ham?
Jamon.
Jamon. I love it.
Is it okay? Like, because I don't know if you post on YouTube.
I'm gonna post this on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm gonna post this on YouTube.
you gonna post on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, I like that jamon.
Yeah, so what's wrong?
Yeah. So what's wrong?
You know what? We are in Indonesia.
You're in Bali.
Well, okay, we're in Bali.
And we can't eat pork in Indonesia.
It's depend on you, but this is okay. This is the
Good
reason.
topic, though.
Okay, now I can going back our first conversations. This is why I
Most of it.
I prefer living in Bali, because my mind was thinking like, oh, people will talking about me, will judge me, which is like Jakarta. A lot of people judge the other people.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're Muslim,
Hmm.
and that's why you eat that or whatever,
Hmm.
and then, you know what I mean? Oh, this is too.
But why do you care? That's like
Is
a
that-
lot of
but
people
you know,
always say it's like, oh yeah, like, I'm scared to be
I don't
judged.
care.
But I literally just like, yeah, then judge me.
You know, like, okay, I will tell you, like, I'm kind of person that don't care with anything at all.
Yeah.
But it happened to me one time. Just like I went, okay, so one of my friend in Spain,
Yeah.
she's like YouTubers as well,
Mhm.
and I'm with her
Mhm.
in her vlog,
Mhm.
and then like I can ignore what's netizen saying,
Yeah.
like literally, like I ignoring. It's like whatever they have delusion, like I'm trying to get. Do you want I tell you everything? I think it's for you not being confused.
Oh, you mean like you wanna get white tea?
No, I mean
I know.
so what I'm thinking, like, at the end, if you are going to the one environment that's always judge you, it's going to your brain. That's what I don't want, because it's happened to me, which is I don't care with anything, and then it's like I'm going to just like going to my friend's vlog, which is like I'm not really like it, but it's okay
Mm.
because like she like it, and then I just hang out with her,
Mm.
and then I went to her home,
Mm.
which is she's married,
Mm.
and there's her husband, right?
Mm.
And like a lot of netizen, like the people judge me a lot, like saying it's like, oh, you're gonna be like church wheels there, you're gonna like whatever placor, and then
Shut up! They-
yes, you can check her YouTube, and then you can check all the comments below, and then I'm okay when we start, like, okay,
Okay,
that's fine.
okay, you should explain what is Blackcore is. Like, what happened?
So listen, because of like, it's really natural, like, and it's like
No, what is Blackcore? So Blackcore for our
oh,
audience
placor
is someone
What is
that
it?
want you
to get your
husbands.
exactly.
So
that's
she is like
Blackcore.
the kind of like she's a hoe that want to get some
What?
her friend's husband.
It's totally
Right.
free.
Yeah, well, like what the fuck?
And like, I mean, it's like all the people
Yeah,
like put on that comment.
it's like,
And
oh,
they
you're
have
gonna steal your.
delusions.
She gonna steal your husband.
Exactly. No, it's still okay
What?
like that. It's still okay. But like there's a comment saying like, it's kind of like it's happened already. Like the husband is with me already.
Oh,
I'm
what?
like, what the fuck is that? You can post this video and then put and then highlight, and for everyone to like watch what I say.
What?
And I'm trying to not like just ignoring. I just like, but it's going to my head. It's like, what the fuck happened with these people?
Oh yeah.
Like that's like make a big questions to my head. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck happened with you guys?
Uh,
Like, I'm never say anything, and in the video, I mean, it's like, it's just like we're talking.
yeah.
And then like normally Spanish people, when we call it besitos, so it's more like, probably Indonesia it's more like with the hand,
Mm-hmm.
like to say hello, to say bye. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like Indonesia we call chipika chipiki. Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
record? Like since
It is. It's still
Is
recording.
it still record, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
See.
great. So that's the point, like, and then I'm thinking like I don't want getting like to that environment, because
Mhm.
at the end it's like you going to, there's this word saying, if you're going to being a friend of your perfume friends, your friends is selling perfume,
Mm-hmm.
so you're gonna smell so good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends like where you gonna stay in
Yeah.
that one environment.
I had like one experience like yours when I was at the gym. So there is this like influencers.
Being placor.
No. So I was at the gym,
Yeah.
and there was this like fitness influencer, hot booty, kind of like
Mhm.
shit, that kind of influencers. But she's a fitness influencer, and she was like doing this workout, and I go to like some sort of like CrossFit gyms.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was waiting for my class, and then I was just like hanging out, still wearing my work clothes. I just got back from works. I was talking with my friends, and then I was like in the behind of the video when she was like doing squat and all that stuff. So I was just like looking at her, and then suddenly, like I didn't know that like she posted like 1 month later, 2 months later, and then my friends start tagging me, like, oh my god, look, and the comment in there was like, oh my god, that guy in the back,
Like he's just
he's
destroying
like,
the video.
no, yeah, some of them say it like that,
Right.
and but he was like, they were saying like, oh, that face, he really wants it.
Okay.
Like something like that. But you know what I do?
Yeah.
I comment every single comment.
I did too.
I did. I was like, yo, you know what? I'm like just like hang out there. What the fuck? What do you mean? And then some of them is very pervy.
Yeah.
So I was just like, bitch, what are you thinking? Like, why do you think something like that? Something wrong with your fucking head. That's what I do. Like I'm like that. Don't care.
I did too. Like I replying. Okay, when it start, I just like ignoring. I just saying like I just replying like positive comments.
Yeah.
And then just ignore. And after that, it's going into, and then because it's not only one video, it's like 2 or 3 videos
Yeah.
there. And I mean, at the end, it's good because my friend also get benefit from that, and everyone's happy here, and only them's like getting crazy, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's like I try to give a comment, explain them. It's just because you know what that you can call me like badass.
Beautiful. So you're just saying it's like, oh, I have the quality to be the other woman. You know what they say? It's like, okay, I heard like, okay, the wife are Chanel's and the mistress are Versace.
What do you mean?
The wife wears Chanel's, the classy one, and
Yeah.
you're the Versace with the ripped jeans and the crop tops. Half Chanel.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, you do wear Chanel perfumes.
Yeah.
You know what? I just bought a.
Yeah, really? Is it
dupe.
good, right?
It's a dupe one.
Yeah.
For number 5.
Number 5, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, right? It
Yeah.
smells so good.
Yeah, that's why I bought the dupe. I can't afford like the real one. It was like it's kind of expensive, so I bought the dupe.
Yeah, but it's worth it. Actually, not because like normally that I put just like one, like this, and it's like the whole day.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't have the luxury to do that.
Yeah, but you buy, we just like it's. I mean, it's like, it's at the end, it's like it's gonna be like tech or you spend a lot of money for buy that, right?
For the dupe?
Yeah.
For
Because it's
50K.
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 50,000.
For-
Yeah, like
for
$3.
Like for how many meal?
Who cares? It's like
Yeah,
$3.
You know, like my money's changed in the calculation mode. Like no,
okay,
it's not like that.
What kind? Like, okay, I can buy like 200 divided by $3.
Yeah.
That's like.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like if you buy not the top one, then it's gonna be like stay with you like for probably a year, because I just put one spray,
Yeah.
and then it's for the whole fucking day. I don't have to put all the fucking time. So it's, let's say one day I put it and that's it. Or if I wearing the same clothes, the next day it still smells same, right?
Yeah.
So this is the calculation.
So where do I find $200 to buy a perfume to begin with? What is the excuse for myself? Like, I'm gonna spend $300
Oh, but
to buy perfumes.
like, so actually I have.
Like, who am I? Am I a celebrity? No, I'm not.
Neither, but it's just like you feel.
Maybe I just hate myself. Maybe I just hate myself. I don't want to spend $300 for me.
Well, me too. I don't want to spend it, but sometimes just like okay, it's okay. It's like one time in my life.
Okay. Is it one time now?
I bought it 2000. Yeah, I never buy anything. I always buy different.
Perfumes.
And this one like the second time, which is like few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and it's still there. It's exactly still there, and still like probably for next 2 years. I don't
Okay.
know, because I'm not really like put it too much, just like a little bit, and not every day. It's something like you. You put your like the perfume like every day,
Every day.
every day,
Every day.
every time.
Every time. I'm that person who's like, get up, take a shower, use more perfumes.
And after that's like, you put it again. Like okay, from it's only one time a day, right? You
Yeah.
put, exactly.
Hmm.
But this one time you can even it's like more longer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you know, like you have to try it. So I bought Joe Malone. That one.
Yeah, but it's not long lasting, Jamal.
No, the one that I bought that I can't find until now because it suddenly I went to Madrid
Mm-hmm.
and they have like promotion and that stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I like sales
Mm-hmm.
discount. Then it smells so good
Mm-hmm.
and it's like some like you are buy like expensive one like for more than a day. That is like long time in your
Yeah,
body.
Jamal is fucking expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think probably because I bought it like with discount.
Probably. Jamal is expensive. What are you
But you
talking
know,
about?
trust me, if you're going to Spain, you're going to Europe, it's more cheaper, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that in Holland, not. Netherlands is more
No,
expensive.
no, actually, yes.
It's super
no.
expensive, but
Yeah.
not in Spain. You have to go into
But for
Scotland,
perfumes and stuff,
Yeah,
you
to
mean?
anything.
oh, it's almost the same.
Almost the same.
Yeah. But the customs. Remember, if she passed by in the airport, you should tax her.
Why?
Because you're bringing illegal. You don't pay taxes.
I pay taxes
You
in
pay taxes?
Spain. I pay taxes.
Okay, you should double check her just in case.
Fucking
Just in case.
I paid like okay, I bought it and it's like okay, taxes 20%, and I paid more than Indonesia charge. I paid for 20%.
Charge her. What?
Which
Get
one?
her face. Get her face.
Okay, that's one thing. That I really, that's my. You know, like if you bring the phone.
I
from
pay
outside-
taxes in Indonesia.
Why?
Extra 20% taxes.
Yeah, but why? We paid there.
Mhm.
We paid, and it's
Import fees.
and that's when you are here, you have to pay.
Yes.
Why? And where's
Ask
the money
government. The government.
go? And you know it. Everyone
No,
knows it.
I
Where the money
complied with the government. I support with the government. I don't really do that. No. Yeah, I love governments.
I love you. I love.
I don't.
my-
I don't complain. I don't do anything. About, yeah, I don't complain about the government. You guys do a good job.
Like what?
Provide us with electricity, cheap electricity, and gas.
Oh, that I'm agree with. That's I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
We have that everywhere. I mean, my country don't have it, but
In
Yeah.
here.
Your country is Beirut.
yeah, we have like electricity
Bombs.
3 hours a day. Yeah,
Fuck it. So
No,
difficult.
no,
That's
bomb.
our
There was like
fireworks.
the explosion.
that's
Every
our
time-
fireworks.
No, like legit. Like every time I think of
Where are you
Beirut,
from? Sorry.
Beirut.
Beirut.
Beirut, Lebanon.
Yeah. Like
Because
every
you
time,
said Beirut, I just remember Lebanon.
like every time I
like the
remember
food.
Beirut, like here Beirut, it's not like the bomb, but it's more of like that explosion.
3 years later.
Yeah, it was still like
No, I know. Like, so I hear the news. I think few years ago, and suddenly like they kill each other. In one part, it's Lebanon.
Suddenly, what do you mean? Like who? Like,
Or
was
it's
it
just
like a
like
war,
with the
or was
with
it
the.
like a?
No, it's not really war.
So what was it? There was an explosion in the port.
No,
Then
I just forgot. So it's
because
like
we have so
one-
many, so you need to be like, you know what I mean?
I was like now
No,
they're
it's-
killing each
because
other.
like that's why like so I have few friends also there from Lebanon,
Mhm.
and And then it's like suddenly they're talking about so what happened. It was when it's pandemic. The first time it's pandemic.
No, I don't know.
COVID.
I mean, I'm
So,
out of there a long time. back.
Suddenly like they okay, I don't want talking.
There is always fights, but it happens, yeah. But like, it's not the shocking things. We got used to it.
But it's just
Like
like
Mexico of the Middle East.
yeah, but I mean it's like
Is it
what
there?
I know, like even like you
Isn't it
guys
Syria?
live.
No,
it's
Syria is
not
getting
there.
better.
It's getting better, but
Yeah.
Lebanon
Oh,
is.
really?
I don't know. I just know Lebanese food is so good.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I
I like
know.
that, right?
I'm like the Lebanese food. I'm very good.
Yeah. Okay. You
I
can
know in-
just make it
Yeah.
and then I.
What's your favorite Lebanese?
What it's
restaurant in
called?
Bali? Zali?
No, I don't know what that's called, but I tried.
Hummus.
Hummus is
No, the
Middle
resto or
East.
the actual. We're talking about the resto or the food. The resto.
No, the food.
Okay.
Because
What's
I
your
eat in
favorite?
Spain also, like there's a Lebanese food and I really like. So there's also salad.
Fattoush.
Tzatziki.
Fattoush.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fattoush I really like. I don't really like salad, but fattoush I really like
Mhm.
it. And you know, like there's so it's like small one.
Mhm.
So they like
Bread?
cover with not bread,
Leaf?
like yeah, with leaf.
Yeah.
Oh,
What that's
grape,
called?
grape leaves.
Grape
rolls,
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's like I
stuffed-
think like
stuffed with
rice and
beans.
that's yeah, and that's the most
And I'll
I
get
like.
you this so we can collaborate with Nipul.
All right.
For free.
You can just put
You
that
know
in.
what? Like the surprising thing,
I
because
really like
a
that,
lot
so
of
I
like
that.
Middle Easterns live in Europe, right?
Yeah, everywhere.
And like kebabs and stuff. I hate it.
You hate kebabs,
I
but you
don't-
tried the proper ones.
Yeah, I eat like the no. You know what? Every time there's Turkish restaurants, like stores and stuff, I don't go there.
Why?
Turkish kebab is different from Arabic kebab.
I don't know, man. It's just like the
Yeah,
taste
a
is
little
like not it
I don't
for
really
me. Like
kebab.
for me, like I don't eat it because it was just like I don't know. It just doesn't fit.
I don't like
my-
kebab.
You don't
But
like kebab?
I really like because kebab to me is like international food. It's just a meat and then work.
Yeah, she's
But it's
talking
not
about like the
really
food that is made by families.
Exactly, it's more
with
like-
traditions and.
exactly
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
This is
home
like more
food.
superficial, famous food like steak
Exactly.
or whatever, and burgers and stuff like that.
Is exactly
But
burger
like
probably like,
fattoush, the salad, she said the grape leaves, you don't find those anywhere. Like those
I
are
find
usually
it.
homemade.
No, I find it in
Not everywhere, yeah, but like the best
the
are homemade.
market.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. I find it there. Like sometimes, I like to go to the market and feel like I'm Emily in Paris.
yeah.
Here we go again.
You know, because it's like so beautiful, and there it's
Yeah.
like I go to the market and it feels like I'm in Paris and buy a lot of this ethnic stuff.
By what?
The
Fattoush?
fattoush, the grape leaf. That's it.
Oh, now it's remind me. It's really great. I think like there's Brawa Kitchen. There's a Lebanese restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Birawa?
No, Lebanese restaurant I think.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
And they sell fattoush, but the one that I want to asking, that's with the leaf. And they don't sell. Because this is the
Let me
one
see
that
if
I
this one
really
is.
like. In Brawa Kitchen, there's one.
No, I'm gonna check the one I know if they have it.
Yeah. So, sekarang gue lapar banget.
Yeah, me too. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, we're talking
I
about
haven't
food,
had the
and that's
breakfast
like,
today.
it's just remind me like, oh, this is really, really good.
Do you still have a croissant? Or is it sold out?
Yeah, it's probably there's somebody. You waiting for the 50% off?
No, I'm like fucking.
Where? 15?
So the croissant.
No, I thought I always get a 50%.
You mean at the
Yeah.
end of the day, so you don't throw
Yeah.
the new do it? Yeah,
So
and there's a new
it's
bakery that does
idea
that called
from him.
Breaky.
Yeah,
Mm.
the
You should
idea is
try it.
from him.
Yeah, of course.
50%.
Dunkin' Donuts does that, but not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also that I miss Dunkin' Donuts. I think it's just because I'm hungry now. I feels like all the food is really nice.
Me too. I'm
How was your dating life in Bali?
A dating life. To being honest, I never date here. Just working.
Is there a reason?
It's just because like about. I mean, I met people,
Of course.
and there's like people that at the end I feel like no, I prefer like being a friends.
Okay.
Really like good friends. We never know in the future, but I just prefer like being friends because I think right now I don't want into like really for relationship. And secondly, I don't want to feel lose someone I'm kind of like
Oh, I thought you were like, you don't want to feel loose. Born again virgins.
no.
I know he's gonna take it like.
I was like,
No, I
what?
No,
Oh.
that's so what I mean is like feeling loose.
Loose.
What does that
Yeah.
mean, like in terms of relationship?
I mean, it's like-
dating?
Think there's a hole
Because there's will
inside
be
you.
end, right? No.
You need to add the effects
Yeah.
on this moment.
I should
Ding, ding.
say it's like specific what I'm talking about,
Okay.
right? Okay. So I'm talking about like lose someone.
Okay, look
Okay,
Oh,
going to
yeah,
the
because you
relationship.
mean because most of people here are
Exactly.
short-termers.
Short
and-
term
Yeah.
and also like
But a lot of people live here. I live here.
exactly.
There's still
But
a lot of
They just
people
want to dip in and dip out.
You naughty.
what do you mean, Mike? It means like deep into the heart. That's like deep
Okay.
into-
No, that's
you
not
can
what I
just
mean.
explain. Okay,
I
just
know,
explain
that's-
what you mean.
Just dip and dip out. We all know what it means. Wink, wink.
Yang tahu aja.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
So, go back to what you said about being loose. Because of someone.
Not because of someone. So lose, like, in relationship,
Mm.
I believe that it will be end either like they are dying if you are become together forever and ever, or you just broke up.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Have you tried going to the therapy?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's like, why you're so pessimistic? I was like, yeah, it's either they're dead or we're like gonna have divorce.
Because exactly, right? Because every time you meet people or whatever, it's gonna be go. It's gonna be gone. Like either like, okay, if you are stay longer forever and ever, but one day I'm gonna die or you're gonna die.
But
Yeah.
you can apply the same thing to everything. Well, I'm not gonna go out because I might be hit by a car. So
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah, but
I think
you
you just
never
have
know.
depressions.
I think you should
Probably.
live short term. Don't think too much ahead and just enjoy now
Yeah.
I think I just need time to realize like it's okay.
to blossom. She needs time to
Yeah.
blossom.
Yeah, I mean it's like right now I feel I'm still afraid for that. Like I'm being honest, I'm still afraid with
Go to
that. So I
therapy.
prefer like that's why I'm trying to always maintain people like who is around me, like because I don't want to lose them. Actually, I'm too afraid.
I think you should go to therapy. I'm gonna give
I-
you my therapy. What the hell?
Do another podcast about
What?
Yeah. So, well, yeah. You know what I mean? I went to therapy actually, but I think I don't need anymore. I just like need time.
You sure?
I think it's just need time,
Okay.
right? It's just need time. I'm sure. It's like you are so afraid when you are driving because you got accident, but after a while, after like a year, 2 years, or I don't know when, and then you try again, and then you feels like, oh, that's fine, it's okay. But you need time. If you push yourself to drive again, okay, in like the short period that you just got accident,
Yeah.
for sure you are already like, no, this is not, this is not. Everyone will hit me. Everyone will crush me. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just needs a time.
Okay. So you're in your healing eras.
Exactly. I think will be okay soon.
Okay.
I don't know how old are you?
I'm 29. Well, this year 30. It's old enough, yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to be like active,
And as an adult.
dipping in and out all the time.
Dipping in and dipping out.
Why I keep thinking that? Huh?
Because
You
you
guys-
actually mean
I'm
that.
trying
yeah.
to think like positive, and it's like, no, I can't.
Have you guys heard about soaking?
Soaking,
What is so?
like when you clothe and
No.
that's what I.
So like soaking means like Amish people do this.
Yeah.
Like it's in America. Teenagers and stuff, they want to do something sexual, right?
Okay.
But they don't want to get pregnant or like do the devil
Okay.
do
Sin.
sins.
Yeah.
So what they do is they just dip it in, but they don't move it.
Huh?
Yeah.
But do you usually move it while it's in? I don't know.
What do you mean you
But
don't move
what
it?
you like But why?
Because like it's our human instinct to like
Just
do
like
it
dip in.
and then just stay there.
You mean not in and out?
Not in and out.
Just one in, one out, and that's it.
No, just one in.
Okay.
Stay.
And
For,
what do
like,
you feel?
Depending on what?
Just stay.
And
like
then-
you don't like do movement. Like there's no friction.
Oh, and that they will give them the feeling that this is not.
It's like the warmth.
It's not as sinful
Yeah, it's not the warmth
because they're not like doing it,
because they don't feel like
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they just
yeah.
feel the warmth and like they
And the
probably kiss
intimacy
and
and stuff.
cuddle intimacies.
Should try that next time.
But I still don't get it. Like, what they feel.
Well, if you know,
Yeah,
You wanna
they're
find
like
out?
yeah, they just want to experiment stuff because I think it's a very human nature to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm never thinking on this. Like, if I just fucking that's it.
Oh,
Whoa,
are we
whoa,
talking
whoa,
about what?
whoa.
What are we talking about now? I was talking about nachos.
Here we go. Now it's getting interesting. Now it's getting interesting.
Oh,
We were talking about fries and mayonnaise.
So you all these times you thought we're talking about fucking.
You got me, bro.
We're talking about nachos over here.
Oh, so I mean, it's like nachos is fucking good. That's what I mean.
If
right?
you were like fucking nachos, you're just fucking nachos.
I mean, it's fucking good when you're just
Kinky.
eating nachos. It's fucking good. I can't.
It's rated R.
Cut it.
No, I'm gonna put that in.
No, those are nice because those are like the beginnings, you know. Like,
Yeah.
So, guys.
you can cut those as real small scenes.
Yeah.
It's
So okay, this is my second podcast. How do you like it so far?
Your second podcast?
Yeah, the first one it was just like
It should be like I have to be your first podcast, second podcast, third podcast.
okay, but
so it will be.
how do you feel like the experience?
I like it.
You like it?
Talking shit,
Talking shit.
just telling without thinking.
Uh-huh.
I'm still thinking. It's just like this. This is the different. When I was in my friend's YouTube,
Yeah.
I have to be careful what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But right here is totally different.
Yeah.
Just probably you just like what I said before, and that's it. Keep going. But
Yeah.
it
We were
was-
talking about nachos and hummus.
Yeah, I'm talking also about nachos.
And hummus. I thought you were talking about your Spanish ham.
Hamon.
Hamon.
We're talking about hamon.
Okay. Yes. Do you have? Do you want to promote yourself, like plugins or anything?
What's from it? Guys, just
Follow your Instagrams.
don't follow me. I don't want
Oh,
you
you're
guys
gonna have
in
a lot
my
of DMs now.
Instagram. Please don't follow me. Don't try to find out
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
Leave me alone. Leave me in peace.
All right.
Okay,
I
thank
think
you.
that's it. Bye, guys. See you
See
on the
you.
next episode.
Uy, yakin nga mo nga cut ito gue.
Enggak.